Alright, so looks like we are back rolling down the road. Trying to get some time lapses today. And play a little bit more, just experimenting today. I think that's the name of the game today. Not really trying to do anything more than a little bit of microphone testing and some time lapsing. See if we can get some interesting footage today. And spend some time outside. That would be a really big. I haven't been outside much lately. The only time I've spent outside really has been a little bit of working. So I am definitely looking forward to more time spent outside playing and riding my motorcycle. As usual, riding is always a really good release. And I can remember, and I'm hoping some of this winds up on film because I've been having a really hard time with the microphone. And I'm guessing it's still because it's clipping the audio. There's enough noise coming into the helmet, I believe. It's causing the microphone to go, oh shit, too much. And it's clipping the waveform, so it sounds muffled. It doesn't sound noisy, it just sounds muffled. It sounds like I'm talking away from the microphone, so. But none of that matters if it's removing the audio for whatever reason. And removing the audio defeats the purpose, right? I mean, nobody wants to hear wind noise. But my guess is that's what's going on. So, I was trying to get into the topic of the release, the idea of the release, which is why I have come to love riding motorcycles so much over the years, is that I have come to realize that riding is a release. It's similar to drugs and alcohol, but I think I would rather compare it to something like exercise, because it's more natural. It's not, well, I mean, there is the adrenaline action, which is kind of like a drug, or is a drug. It's a naturally produced drug. Maybe some oxytocin, maybe, who knows what chemicals are being released when I ride. All I know is that I feel invigorated and relaxed when I ride my motorcycle. And riding my motorcycle comes in real handy when I'm really stressed, and it's kind of like sex. Sexual healing. Come on, let's make love tonight. Let's ride bikes tonight. Wake up. Let's do it right. Baby, I got hard this morning. A sea was rising inside me. No, I haven't been drinking this morning or doing drugs. This is the natural high you get when you ride your motorcycle. So I'm going down here, just a few miles down the road, to a nice, yet another government park. The government doesn't provide us with a lot of activity around here, but they do allow us access to quite a few boat landings, and there's camping available. I think this one even has power hookups. The Corps of Engineers has a magnificent series of parks that belong to us. Well, I say belong to reluctantly because some people disagree with the idea of owning government supplies and land. But that's really, I'm pretty sure that's the purpose of the ownership, government ownership of land. The purpose is to save it for the people, for the citizens of this country. I'm pretty sure the history of the national parks, from what I remember, 19th century, with the foundation of the national park system and the first national park. The first national park was also the first national park in the world. The first park that was ever initiated by a national entity. All right, sister, you don't know where you're going. I'm going to have to pass you. So, I think that's interesting in itself, in that, not only do we have some amazing ideas as Americans, as an American system of government, our freedoms that are unique, we also have the national park system, which is no longer unique. Other countries have national park systems now and national parks, but they got the idea from us, and I love that. And I would suggest that you love it too. Love it or leave it. So I think we're coming up on the other core park. Yes, indeed we are. What's up, my man? Do I really have to stop here? Do I really have to stop? Peterson, welcome to Peterson, Alabama. Ralph Peterson Road takes you up there. All the Peterson clan. I wonder if the Holt Lock and Dam Grocery is selling worms. Because what you don't want to do is come down here worm free. Well, that was pretty cool. This is yet another one of the Corps of Engineer parks along the Black Warrior River. And you can't really see it down there, but there is a lock right down there. It looks like a dam, but it actually lets boats like that through. So they call places that have, it's basically a water elevator. in case you don't know what a lock is. It locks you in and out. It locks the water in and out. It locks boats in and out. And I'm not sure if they charge a fee. Seems like I know a lot of people that come up and down the river systems here in Alabama, and I would think they would probably do a lot less if you had to pay like $20 or something every time you went through a lock. I know at least one fella that takes his boat, takes his big cruising pleasure boat, like a small yacht, keeps it up on Lake Gunnersville, and he takes it down to the coast and drives it up and down the coast, which is pretty cool. He's one of the few people I know that do that. They call it cruising. When I get this feeling, I need motorcycle healing. It's kind of interesting that it's coming about the same time as I'm re-uploading a re-edited version of Mototherapy, my first big adventure ride outside recreation here. Did I go down this way last time? I don't recall. Seems like... Well, I'm going to go down there this time. Boat landing was back there, so... I've got several reasons why I'm riding today. Number one, I need the motorcycle healing. Number two, doing some testing footage. Number three, I'm scouting out more. Oh, here we go. I've never been down to this fucker. This is freaking awesome. I've never been down to this side of it. So, road closed. Ooh, it looks like they're rebuilding shit. That's interesting. So, yeah, halt, lock, and dam. I wonder if they would let me in here. Road is closed, but to who? Stop. Doesn't say no trespassing. Yeah, it does say no trespassing right there. So I'm close enough to roll down here to this other park just to kind of see. And I've got nowhere to go right now, so I think I'm going to make that happen. Right after I wheelie across this railroad track. If this guy isn't stopped here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of wheelie. Probably a little bit too low of a gear. I couldn't get it up. I can't get it up anymore. But what I was trying to say is I am hoping to go down here and take a look at, I think it's called Hurricane Creek Park. Hurricane Creek has been here forever, as far back as I can remember. But I think only in the last 10, 15 years have they turned it into something really nice. And it looks just like a place where you can go, hang out and spend a few hours on the rocks in the summer mostly. That's why I'm thinking maybe this is the best time of year to go down here, when everybody is at home in front of the fireplace. I'm going to be out here getting jiggy with the creek, Hurricane Creek. And what's really funny is, growing up, this was the only Hurricane Creek I knew about. And then when I started traveling, I started realizing that there may be There may be 20 or 30 hurricane creeks in Alabama or more. There might be 100, but there are hurricane creeks all over the United States. So I think it's just a popular thing. Walking with a cigarette. How redneck can you get? Alright, so I'm going to go in right down here and see if this is public access down here, or is this just another trailer park? So the idea has come into my head many times as becoming a trailer park baron. And it's kind of funny. Campgrounds have recently come into my brain. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is the back way into Hurricane Creek. So there's a front way. Maybe this is the Tuscaloosa County. Yes, indeedy. So what do they have? A walking trail here? What's their deal? Because I know there's lots of parking down here. It seems like there's a pavilion or two. And I mean, lots of parking. My God. Goes all the way down to the creek. It looks like I got the place to myself. Look at here, look at here. Well, no, there's at least one other car up here. So, yeah, my guess is, I've seen people playing in the creek down here, so my guess is that this is a yeah, geez, this is a nice little, yeah, this is nice, man. Water's flowing really well. No motorized vehicles allowed past the gate. Which gate? Which gate are we talking about? I think I'm going to get down here and do my thing. That's what I think. So it looks like exactly what I was assuming, since there's very rarely anybody down here in this park every time I've driven by in the last 10, 15 years. The only time anybody's ever down here is in the summer, which made me always think this is one of those rare things in the world where it's just a public park where you can come dip your toes and have a good time. And every time I've crossed that bridge up there, I could look down and see people waiting. I don't think there's a whole lot of swimming going on here, but you know, there's a pretty nice pool right here. Nice little beach. Over here, a nice little rocky shoals. Yeah, this is a nice little place. This should be a public park. This makes perfect sense. So hey, thanks for coming along with me on my little moto vlogging day trip down to the river and the lake. If you have any tips for me as far as moto vlogging, I'll be glad to accept that, all your comments. I'm still kind of playing with this. I'm not even sure what part this will play in my future videos. But if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you think it sucks balls, kind of like I do, let me know that too. I don't mind constructive criticism. You know, just say, hey, look, man, this is not your gig, and it's probably not. But I'm still playing with it. I want to play a little bit with the microphone and the helmet. If you listen to other guys that talk into their helmet, let me know. Let me know what I'm missing, what I'm doing wrong. I've still got to fix the microphone, but I'm going to continue to play with it until you guys tell me not to. All right. Check out my Mototherapy series that I'm still working on if you want something a little bit better, more constructed, more objective. All right. See you later.